There's a report from the Canadian Centre for Policy Alternatives saying that Ontario's minimum wage would have to be $40 an hour to afford a 2-bedroom apartment in Toronto without spending more than is recommended on rent. Do you have any flexibility in increasing minimum wage beyond what's planned, with no signs of rental affordability actually improving?
Yeah, so let me just tell you a couple of stats, and this is a good one for you, Monty. First of all, we capped the rent increase. I think this year was 2.4%, and next year's 2.5%. But this goes back to supply and demand. And last year, purpose-built rentals, we set a record with about 15,000 new purpose-built rentals. But this all goes back to what I've been saying. You have certain towns or cities saying, well, you just mentioned Hamilton. No, not here. But if you listen to the council, and which I get along very well with the mayor, by the way, saying, well, we need more homes. You can't, complain about the problem and then complain about the solution. We need to make sure we get the permits out really quick. We need to continue building supply and demand again. But that's what we need to focus on. And as for the minimum wage, through Monty's leadership, he's done an incredible job. We're going to raise it up. I think it's $15.50 up to $16.50, if I'm not mistaken. And that's going to be one of the highest in the country, I believe, if not the highest. So everyone starts somewhere. And to be frank, I'm sure there's quite a few people on $16.50. But what I'm hearing from business owners, they can't get anyone, no matter if it's $18 or $20. Is it a good thing? We have low unemployment. It is, but it's tough to find people too. Do you want to make any comments on the minimum wage?
No, I think you hit the nail on the head, Premier. It's going up to $16.55. This is our 4th or 5th increase that we've done under Premier Ford's leadership. But it's why we're in Lincoln today and why the Premier and I and our colleagues are across the province, because we're launching training programs. Over 500,000 people now have been trained through one of our Skills Development Fund projects. These jobs are all about bigger paychecks and more opportunities. One of the things we're promoting all the time is the skilled trades. I mean, these are jobs that pay 6 figures, in many cases with defined pensions and benefits. So as the Premier said, the minimum wage is a starting point, but we want people to live life to their full potential, get more opportunities, and ultimately more take-home pay for themselves and their families.